George Clooney and Amal Clooney have long been seen as one of Hollywood's most glamorous and admired couples. Known for their elegance and philanthropic efforts, they've built a strong public image over the years. However, recently, their marriage has been surrounded by rumors, and a shocking announcement turned their world upside down. Amal Clooney reportedly filed for divorce. This news left fans stunned, but it also had a profound impact on George Clooney's health. In today's video, we'll explore the real reason George's health took a sudden decline after Amal's divorce announcement. Stick with us, because this is one story you won't want to miss. When Amal Clooney filed for divorce, it shocked the world. Despite being one of the most admired couples, there were whispers in the press about their growing differences, but no one expected Amal to take such a drastic step. George, always known to remain composed, seemed to be visibly affected by the announcement. Sources close to the actor shared that, soon after Amal filed, George's health began to take a noticeable hit. While George had always been a man of healthy habits, working out, maintaining a balanced diet, and taking care of his mental well-being, the pressure of a public divorce, especially from someone as prominent as Amal, seemed to take a toll on him. The emotional strain of a divorce, particularly one that's publicized, is immense. For George Clooney, the shock and heartache of losing a partner he had built so much with was overwhelming. Emotional stress can cause significant physical effects on the body, and George wasn't immune to this. Reports from people close to Clooney revealed that the actor began losing sleep, struggling with his appetite, and experiencing extreme fatigue. The stress from the impending divorce and the subsequent media frenzy created an environment that was physically draining for the actor. Many experts agree that emotional pain can manifest in a range of physical symptoms, and for someone like George, who had maintained an image of control for so long, the sudden turmoil was a wake-up call. One major consequence of this stress was his reported weight loss. Sources revealed that George lost a significant amount of weight in the weeks following the announcement. A combination of sleepless nights and anxiety over the legal proceedings and custody of his children began to eat away at his previously healthy physique. Divorce and emotional distress often go hand in hand with heart problems, and George Clooney's health took a further hit in this area. His close friends and family reported that George had been suffering from chest pains, dizziness, and general discomfort. At first, he brushed it off as the result of stress, but soon he had to take a step back and reassess his health. Health professionals stress that emotional and psychological stress, especially from an intense personal situation like a divorce, can contribute to heart-related issues. In George's case, doctors were worried that the weight of the emotional strain combined with the stress of maintaining his public image had triggered physical reactions in his body. Interestingly, this health scare came shortly after he was spotted looking visibly thinner and more frail. George had always been fit, but the toll of his emotions was becoming too evident for his friends and fans to ignore. Clooney's situation highlights just how intertwined emotional well-being and physical health can be, especially for someone who has built a reputation as a tough, controlled individual. Thankfully, George Clooney is not alone. He has a strong support system in place, including his close friends, his family, and of course, his children. After the divorce announcement, George was seen spending more time with his twins, and many believe this had a positive effect on his recovery. Being a father is clearly one of the things that brings George the most joy in life, and despite the separation from Amal, he has remained a dedicated dad to his children. Friends and colleagues have mentioned that Clooney has started focusing more on self-care, taking time to meditate, working out again, and seeking therapy to help him navigate the emotional turmoil. It's been reported that he has been gradually regaining his strength, both mentally and physically, but the road to recovery is long. While George's health suffered after Amal's divorce announcement, it's clear that their relationship, while publicly admired, was complicated. Amal's own intense career, global activism, and the challenges of raising twins likely put strain on the relationship. George, known for his laid-back nature, may have struggled with this imbalance, and the growing emotional divide may have eventually led to Amal's decision to move on. In the aftermath of the divorce, George Clooney's fans are watching closely to see what comes next. Will he find love again? Will he focus on his career more, or will he continue to dedicate himself to his children and his philanthropic efforts? Only time will tell, but one thing is for sure, George Clooney's health and well-being are slowly getting back on track. With the love and support of his family and friends, the actor is showing signs of bouncing back from the emotional rollercoaster. Well, that wraps up today's deep dive into the real reason George Clooney's health took a hit after Amal's divorce announcement. It's a complicated and emotional story, but George's strength is undeniable. If you found this video interesting, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more celebrity updates, stories, and breaking news.